in the perfect scalar, quote-unquote, free energy device, teaches us the real origin of fusion energy. If the heart's on fire, that is the mechanism which makes all immune systems. The thymus is a catcher's mitt for those sonics, uses the harmonic tinker toys to fabricate the immune system. The thymus does not shrink if there's bliss, and bliss fuses the implosion in the heart, and that fuses the harmonic series of the sonic ponytail of the EKG, which braids the DNA to the point of implosion, which gives the worm an eyeball to squirt through the speed of light into time. So all of these sort of happily ever after motifs about if you are following your bliss, then there will be fire in your eye, there will be a twinkling eyes lifestyle, you will be nourished by spin, there will be high frequencies in your membrane, so there will be resolution and therefore twinkle in your eyeball's membrane, and then you can answer the devil that says, I'm going to take your soul. And your answer can be, I know who you are the twinkle in my eye, and which is your way of saying, there is nothing that is not myself. I can inhabit and embed in everything. And in so doing, you become the magnetic field that can consume all perspectives. And that starts this squirt gun that happens at the moment of new compassion, when stars quiver because the new gravity is born. And this starts the pump that creates the amygdalic serpent mouth juices that comes down the Kundalini pathway and completes the eye tooth, which evolves, that makes the dragon able to peck its way through the egg, the membrane, the Nibiru Ninhursag's egg shell, and suddenly we collectively are the bullet in the furnace. The story is that these angel families, call them Ophanim and Seraphim if you will, the angel realized that new leverage genetically was needed on spin, on black holes, on starlight. A new way to squirt yourself into a black hole using the right tilt angles. The index to those tilt angles is the star alphabets, a superset of Hebrew. Hebrew is just the shadows of a tetrahedron. In a tetrahelix, you get no implosion in DNA. The Nibiru Hebrew priests could only make an unensouled golem because they hadn't found the way to peck the solution to the dragon's egg to make the pearl. And that's, I guess what they would say is, did you take the blue pill or did you take the red pill? That's the pill. That's the way out of the matrix. It's literally this. It is, here is the ultraviolet juices at your tailbone. You did the pelvic tilt, you switched your organ kunda buffer, you got the 32-degree tilt angle complement of the chin angle of the sphinx, tilting the cube into the dodecahedron, completing the implosion of the tetrahedral fire breath, and the long wave sonic up the spine completes this circuit of the juices where the dragon, the Scorpio, stings itself, eats the juices of its own tailbone, and that juice goes through us, comes out here, and you get this eyeball at the top of the worm, which is like the picture of this serpent over the Buddha at the moment of enlightenment. And that's the eye tooth. I'd give my eye tooth if we could understand that. That's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Okay, that is.
Physicists have mostly agreed that charge collapse causes gravity and that charge collapse causes consciousness. It became clear that if we in fact had the answer to the cause of charge collapse, we would then, by definition,